working in a PQ, and it's a lunchtime, nobody around, and everybody is busy with those things. And ward office, the door is slightly open, I mean left open, and I'm in the corner. Looking for a leave form because consultant did not authorize leave for a patient, and I was doing the form, and the patient stormed in. I was like, because I was just like a Mickey Mouse, and he was huge, gigantic, like a Hulk. He's standing there, and I pulled the pinpointer wrong. He was just furious. I don't know how you would have handled it. And all these ethical breakaway techniques, I did not know anything about. I mean, I did know that, but at the time, mind doesn't work, isn't it, when that happens? And people would come, but it will take time. And actually, I don't know what, there is fight or flight, I can't fight. There is no flight also. Then, instead of flight, I lie down, I pretended, put down on myself on the floor like as though I'm unconscious. Actually, he got so scared. He said, I did not do anything. I didn't do nothing. He was going out and shouting, I didn't do anything. He thought people will seclude him. And even they will send him to another PQ because and I didn't do that. He did not do. But I can't, in front of him, I can't get up and say it. So I was just waiting for somebody. I didn't want him to get punished. Actually, he didn't do anything. The doctor is conscious. I am conscious. Don't tell him, but he didn't do anything. At least I saved myself. So, that was one funny thing. And when I was a junior doctor, and one of my clinical directors, she's very strict, and she always used to say like, you have to be hungry. If you have loads of food there, you will not eat it. You have to be hungry, then only you will eat it. And she was very serious all the time. And that too, I just came to this country, and it was very cold. I was always feeling hungry anyway. She used to provoke me. Ravi, are you feeling hungry? She meant to that, but I was feeling hungry here. I used to say yes. I was not lying. And then she gave me some assignment. I read it up, and I want to present her, and I was waffling and blabbering, and that's why she said, that's why you should be hungry. I said to her, I was very hungry. I ate too much. This So, there was a patient who was scratching all the new cars that when I was working in an autistic unit. People were worried about him. It was only the ward manager and the consultant, was a junior doctor then, and they were not giving any medication to the patient, and everybody, because I was about to buy a car actually, I had some rebate from HMRC, then I left the idea, I thought I will do that after it gets discharged. And then one day, on fine day, he scratched ward manager's car, and then she wanted him on medication, seriously. And then also consultant said, no. He asked me, being a kid, did you not scratch car? Of course I did. Would you? And then on another day, that patient smashed his car, the consultant's car. By the time I went there, he was asking, he prefers liquid or tablet. When we say that prescribed medication, we say we all react differently to those medications, different person and all. And it's not only that actually, for these different reactions, people also react differently. Like for somebody, if I gave quetiapine, small dose of quetiapine, she'll sleep for England, and they come, doctor, oh, she didn't get up even next day also. And another patient, she would come and say, I waited till 2 o'clock. And normally I used to go to bed at 2 o'clock. And even at 4 o'clock, I was fully awake. And she's hilarious about it. But another person is so angry about it. He'll come and say, have you slept all night? Have you slept very well, isn't it? How to answer that question? If I say yes, he will say, oh, you slept well. See, I am. These kids nowadays, they tend to ask me, my son did ask me one time, that made me laugh. Which games were you playing in iPad and all, He was asking me, that was quite such a sophisticated question. I said I was pouring glue on my hands, waiting for it to dry, then I was peeling. it comes to consultant, it's always olden days. There always used to be kind of a lot of kind of domination and like with the nursing staff challenging the differential diagnosis, isn't it? One thing we learned when nursing staff are so sure, we shouldn't challenge it that much. One funny, I don't know how to say that. It was sad around that time, but now we come over it. Like it was some part of in India, like in the woods, like we were working in the rural postings, and there was a nurse coming to say like there's a patient with bleeding per rectum and it's an animal attack. She said. Then my consultant, as soon as we should think collaterally. See. Bleeding per rectum, why animal attack, man? Why can't, it can be anything, isn't it? See, he's in a forest, he cannot communicate and there could be sexual abuse and all those things we should think and we should question, we should challenge this. That's why, I don't like when people don't do collateral thinking and all. He was saying such a big speech and all, that's fine. And then nurse came in, doctor, it is animal attack. How are you so sure about it? He was asking. Then she went and brought his towelshells. Actually, there was a hole in it. So then, that moment, he said, no. Yeah, when nurses are so sure, you should listen to nurses. So it was kind of quite sad around that time, but now when I think and realize, I feel so yeah, there are loads, but just because of time constraints. Thank you.